you've been watching this channel for a while, I'm sure many of you know that my favourite film of all time is The Exorcist. Because of this, I haven't actually seen any other exorcism movies that I've really liked, so I was pleasantly surprised by The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The film is about a priest known as Father Moore, played by Tom Wilkinson. Father Moore is arrested and sent to court after a 19-year-old girl, Emily Rose, played by Jennifer Carpenter, dies during an exorcism. Her death is caused by self-inflicted wounds and malnutrition, so Father Moore is accused of negligent homicide. A lawyer, Erin Bruner, played by Laura Linney, agrees to defend Father Moore, who will stop at nothing to get Emily's story out to the public. The rest of the film is set mostly inside a courtroom where there are two sides trying to work out what actually happened to Emily, whether she had a mental illness or whether she was actually possessed. We see many flashbacks to what happened to her as Father Moore tells Emily's story. Also during the film we see Erin and Father Moore finding themselves being haunted by spirits trying to stop them from telling Emily's story. The film received incredibly mixed reviews from audiences and critics alike. I think the main reason for that is that people went in expecting your average run-of-the-mill exorcism movie and were disappointed when they realised that this is not what the film is about at all. It's a twist on the possession movie. Instead of showing everything how it 100% happened, they leave things open where either side could be right. Of course you side with the priest and believe that she was actually possessed, but there are definitely moments where you doubt it, and I think that is a really smart and interesting turn. Also, the film isn't as shocking and violent as other films in its nature. It does remain pretty tame, which may put people off who want a gross and violent possession movie. This film's more of a thinking man's possession movie. In fact, there isn't actually really much in the film horror-wise, and a very small percentage of the movie is taken up by the possession scenes. But the courtroom scenes were really exciting and interesting that I just didn't really care about that. It's a massive cut above many horror movies. It doesn't rely heavily on scares and it is a very contained movie, but it managed to be engaging and incredibly suspenseful all throughout. Also, it's got some really good performances all around, especially Jennifer Carpenter. The film is actually based on the real-life case of Annalise Miche. The footage captured of her exorcism is definitely more terrifying than the actual movie. In fact, it's definitely something I highly recommend looking up because it's incredibly creepy. I definitely really recommend this movie, especially if you're a fan of courtroom dramas, weirdly enough, or are just looking for something different. I give The Exorcism of Emily Rose a 7.5 out of 10.